sister. Let's get Laura in here and see how everything is doing in Paris. What's up, beloved? How are you?
Hold on. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
How
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. You just caught me. I just woke up like maybe a half hour ago.
What time is it out there in Paris?
It's about to be 8 a.m.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the vibe out there? People protesting and stuff out there? What's the vibe out there?
So, you know, French people protest all the time.
I know they do. They turn up.
We always have a reason to be protesting, but usually it's more like about social issues.
Yeah.
Like, for example, like retirement laws and stuff like that.
Yeah.
French people don't care about, you know, anything black happening.
Oh, wow.
They don't care.
Yeah.
They're really old school with the racism.
Yeah. Are you from Haiti originally, or from?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
So my parents are from Haiti, and then my parents migrated to France.
Yeah.
And from France, we actually migrated to the U.S.
Right. Okay.
And so we went to Boston. We lived in Boston for years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what kind of work you do out there in France?
I'm a teacher. I'm an English teacher.
Oh, wow.
So I did a little bit of my studies in the U.S. I only went to high school.
Yeah.
I did a 1 year in university, and then I came and transferred back to France.
Are they opening stuff up in France where people can visit and, you know, eat at restaurants and all that?
Actually, so there's like a rise in the corona cases right now.
Oh.
So basically they're shutting everything down again.
Okay.
But in France, it's very particular because there's a lot of tourism.
Okay.
So they're fucking people up with that. So they're like, oh, so we're closing clubs and restaurants, but we're leaving museums open. We're leaving like cultural places open. Schools are open, but they're closing down restaurants and bars and clubs. So those people are getting very mad. So there's probably going to be a protest soon.
Yeah.
So corona cases are going back up. So I'm guessing that they're trying to confine the situation without confining us like completely, because economically France took a big hit. We're already a country that has a lot of financial problems, even if it doesn't look like it. France is right behind Greece, Italy, and Spain. Right behind them. The only thing that's keeping us afloat is Germany. That's the only thing.
Wow.
But yeah, so we're taking a big economic hit, and France is a very social country, so they like to give money away, and so there's going to be a big divide between the rich class and basically the middle class, because the poor class, nobody gives the, you know,
and
nobody
plus,
really gives a fuck.
y'all make a lot of your money out there with tourism, big time.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we lost a lot of money. People lost their jobs. It's a big mess, and they're not really trying to fix it. They're not being progressive like in America and being like, okay, well, we're trying to give like a stimulus check or something to kind of you know, start back the economy or something. They're just like, yeah, wow. Whoever makes it, whoever doesn't make it, like whatever. That's basically what it is.
Yeah. Wow. Be safe out there, beloved man. I hope you guys are safe, and I hope everything is good for you, and I hope everything works out, and I hope that you're prosperous. And you keep your head up, sister. All right.
Yeah, thank you. I'm really working on the black thing over here, and I'm really making your narrative known, because African narratives, we already know what it is. We already know how great we are. I'm Haitian, of Haitian descent. Yeah. You know, that heritage is very rich also, but I'm really trying to get the narrative out there that African Americans, descendant of slaves, need that respect from all of us in the diaspora. Yeah. And I brought up, you know, the questions of why aren't African Americans in the African Union, and why aren't you guys in CARICOM? And, you know, the answers that I've gotten are very, you know, coonish. Yeah. But that's one thing I'm going to keep bringing up, knowing that my parents are in the U.S. And yeah, knowing that a lot of culture that I got in America is actually from African Americans.
Yes, ma'am.
And for all the coons out there, all the immigrants, do not be ashamed of that.
Mm-hmm.
It's all love, and it's all, it's all on the strength of blackness. So it doesn't really matter, but you need to give props where props are due. So yeah,
Yes, ma'am. All right. Thank you so much,
yeah.
beloved. I respect that.
You're welcome.
Thank you. All right, that's our sister from Haiti over there in France. She's absolutely right. I was talking about this last night. I was talking about that last night, how, Black Foundation of Black Americans, we're taught to be kumbaya. We got to open the door for everybody, and everybody got to eat off us. But shit, CARICOM over there in the Caribbean, they don't include us, and the African Union, they don't include us either. So, you know, everybody's telling us to hold our own nuts, but they're going to have to hold theirs to a certain degree. Because right now we're doing our thing. Much respect to her.